Twin Stars, a science fiction audio adventure drama starring Greg Nugent as Imperial Officer Albert Tysen and Melissa D. Johnson as the space pirate Jiang Ping-an. Two figures caught up in the civil war raging over humanity's last Empire of the Stars. Also starring
Tegan Harris as Esther.
David Ault as Sir Fawn.
Ty Konzak as Kip.
Alexx Chipman as Vaela.
Quinten Boyd as Keith Ulstead.
Catherine Rinella as Ensign Helgi.
Gwendolyn Jensen-Woodard as Raven the Aide.
With Michael Hudson as Director Bernard. Tonight's episode, Pathways.
What do you mean Batch 43 isn't ready? Do you realise how many orders we have? Well, that's good, because we need those creches yesterday. Just find a place to store them and get the new ones under construction. I don't care how long it takes. Just get it done. I've got another link coming in. Yes, Raven.
Director Bernard, I've got an incoming link from Commander Kim at the orbital transfer station.
Tell Kim I'm busy. I don't have time to deal with this week's fake crisis because his budget is coming up for review.
I will, sir. Also, the Vice President of Shipping wants a word with you when there's time.
The VP? Tell him to just leave a message for me. I've got 40,000 other people working in this facility who want to talk to me, and today's not his lucky day.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm going to be late. Better link to her. Hello, Elizabeth. I'm going to be late, but I promise I'll be there. Just wait for me, okay, honey? I won't let anything keep me from meeting you.
Hello, Director Bernard. How have you been keeping my factory?
On second thought, honey, something may have just come up I can't miss.
Log of... I guess I'm just Albert Tysen now. Imperial Year 27-19, Day 10. We have arrived at Sir Fawn's factory at Polychrome, having left the VIPs off at Bend Helm Gate Station to find their own ways. Many of the crew of the Crystal Leaf and the Silverthorn have left with them, so now it's just down to a handful of us. Esther and I chose to follow Sir Fawn, and Kip, Ensign Helgi, Vaela, and Mr. Ulstead have come with us. We don't really have any place to go, and this seemed as good a choice as any. I want to start looking for Admiral Veers, but as I don't even know where to begin with, there's not a lot I can do. I can only hope Sir Fawn's contacts can give us something to work with.
We will find him, Tysen.
End recording. Thanks, Esther. Admiral Veers was like a father to me, and I'm not going to lose another one.
Sir Fawn has promised to help. You may trust his word.
I know. He's offered me a job with the Holloway concern. He said I can search for Veers while I work for him.
That sounds like a suitable arrangement. Will you accept it?
I'm not sure. I don't want to tie myself down, but that ship we came in has had it and we've got no money to go anywhere. Even if we did, we're probably wanted in most of the systems we could go to. The Grand Admiral, the new Emperor, isn't exactly offering amnesty to those who don't agree with him.
We did work against him, and he will learn of us from the Silverthorn's crew once they return to the Navy. Perhaps you should not have let them go.
What was I supposed to do, kill them? They signed on the same way we all did, and I'm not going to kill 50 men just to save myself. No. We'll find another way.
You've made several surprising decisions recently. Why did you also allow Miss Smith to accompany us here? Is she not a security risk?
Vaela? Well... What can I say? I'm a romantic.
Well, hey, this looks good, doesn't it? Give me a couple of scoops of that, and 2 of this, and... Hey, you're not hungry?
Not really.
Ah, come on, Vaela. The food's good. We haven't had anything but space rations for 5 months, and you're turning down the first decent meal we've seen since we got out of that tin can.
I know, Keith. I'm sorry. You just go ahead and eat, okay? Don't let me spoil your meal.
Yeah, give me another tray just like mine. Here, eat up. You're not doing anyone any good by starving yourself.
I don't deserve to eat. I don't even know why I'm here.
You're here because you're like the rest of us. All cooped up but no place to go. Look, darling, you saved us out there. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here breathing. And the captain knows that. That's why he brought you with us.
It's not because he thinks I can help him find the Admiral?
Nah. He knows you told him all you know. He won't waste time like that. Not his type. You're here because you're one of us now. And don't forget it.
Thank you, Keith. That means a lot.
There we go. That's the spirit. Now eat up. Your brown stuff's getting cold. If you can't sleep tonight because you're hungry, I'm not getting out of bed to get food for you.
So, as you can see, Sir Fawn, I've kept everything running efficiently in your absence, sir.
Yes, I can tell. What about our Imperial Navy contracts? Are they still purchasing squires from us?
You'll be glad to hear, sir, that they've doubled their orders since we last talked. It seems they're trying to field as many ships as they can.
I see. Well, that's to be expected with a civil war going on. Are we only selling to the fleet?
Sir?
We're in business, Director Bernard. We have no loyalty but to profit. And I'm sure the rebel provinces will also pay handsomely for what we have to offer them.
Sir, if the Navy finds out we're supplying both sides...
Well, then we'll just have to make sure that they don't find out, won't we? Tell our people to work on developing contacts outside of the normal naval channels. I'm sure we can do it somewhat discreetly, can't we?
Of course, sir, but why would we be helping the rebels, sir? The new Emperor is just trying to bring peace to the Empire. Won't we be profiting from the war?
We already profit from war, Director. And just now is a time to profit even more. Please do as I say.
Yes, Chairman. I will.
Raven, wasn't it?
Yes, Sir Fawn.
Please be a dear and arrange a meeting with the head designers for me. I have some special requests for them.
You know, Al, you're in pretty good shape for someone who's been cooped up in space for the past 6 months.
A benefit of my noble genes, Kip. My muscles won't have atrophied like yours will.
Yeah, wish I had some of those. I couldn't walk for 2 days after I started to jog again. Hard to believe we've been up here 3 weeks now, isn't it? I could get used to this.
Oh? You're planning on signing on too?
The old man offered. And not gonna say I'm not thinking about it. Cushy job here is better than running around out there trying to stay out of prison.
Yes, it would be.
You're still on about it too, eh? Has he talked to you about it since we got here?
No, not a word. Even Esther hasn't seen him.
Speaking of the lovely lady, so how are you two?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, any sparks? Whoa! Oh, I guess that's not the right way to put it, is it? Sounds painful.
Oh, Kip! Esther's my squire.
She's also in love with you.
No, you're wrong. She's just really attached to me.
Yeah. Call her whatever you want. She's there for you, buddy. Maybe you should think about being there for her.
She's a machine, Kip. There can't be anything between us. Besides, right now there's more important things to worry about. I contacted Fengold.
That guy from Fleet Intelligence? Are you crazy?
I want to know if there was any word about Admiral Veers. Regardless, he's gone over to the rebels and is working for the Seven Sisters Alliance now.
Why, has he heard anything?
None. 2 of the other VIPs Ping-An kidnapped have been ransomed back to their families. But nothing from Veers.
Damn. Sorry, Al.
He also asked us to join him. He says he can get commissions for us in the SSA. Officer commissions.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Sounds pretty good. They're one of the larger new outfits.
I know. It's a chance to get back into space as well. To do something.
So, you thinking of jumping in?
I'll tell you later. Race me to the Atrium Waterfall. Come on!
Hold, please.
What floor, sir?
404, please.
No problem, sir.
Say, you're one of the people that came in with the chairman, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Ensign Marissa Helgi.
Ensign? In what force? When I was in the fleet, deserters didn't get rank.
Sir, it's not that simple.
No, Ensign, it's very simple. I don't know how the chairman got mixed up with you bunch, but I do know right and wrong. You abandoned the oath you took to your service at a time when it needed you the most, and now you're hiding here like a bunch of rats trying to avoid the catcher. If it were up to me, I'd throw the lot of you to the wolves. Too bad it's not up to me. Do you know how much danger you're all putting this facility in?
We're not doing it on purpose. We're waiting until the captain decides what to do next.
Then someone needs to tell him to make up his mind before he gets us all killed. Good day, Marissa.
All passengers for the shuttle for the orbital transfer station, please proceed to platform 6.
Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye, Keith.
You might appreciate knowing why you're leaving, you know.
Captain!
Going somewhere?
Well, yes, I have a shuttle to catch. I'll be seeing you later, then.
Is this how you ended up with the pirates?
What?
You don't seem the type. To join up with them, I mean.
Yes, about that. Thanks for giving me a chance. Not locking me up, I mean.
If it'd been up to me, you'd have still been in the brig. You can thank Esther for your getting out in the first place.
Oh.
Of course, if I hadn't let you out, we'd have all died when those booby traps in the Bellflower systems kicked in. You saved the ship and all of us on it. So the least I could do was give you a chance.
Please proceed to platform 6 if you are a passenger bound for the orbital transfer station.
Look, tell Keith it wouldn't have worked out. I don't belong here. I don't belong with any of you.
Oh, I don't know. Where else are you going to find a bunch of fugitives on the run from the government? I guess there's a lot of us these days, isn't there?
Yeah, and I just drag you down. I mean, what good can I be? Besides, you got what you need from me. Everything I told you about Ping-On was true. I won't tell anyone either about any of you.
I believe you. And I'm not going to ask you to stay.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I'd better be going.
Just a moment. Let me transfer a file to you.
What is it?
A list of safe places you can go, if you don't want to return to the pirates.
Return? No. I can't go back there now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself.
I will. You too. Oh, and before I go, how did you know I was here?
I guessed. Mr. Ulstead has us all out looking for you. He's tearing up the whole colony trying to find you. This was the one place he didn't think to look. I wonder why.
He never thought I'd leave.
I guess he didn't. Good luck, Miss Smith.
Last call for shuttle in the Vaela transfer station. Please proceed to platform 6.
That was most kind of you.
What? I told you I'm a romantic.
Will not Mr. Ulstead be unhappy you let her go?
He'd be less happy if she stayed unwillingly. Now she can make an informed choice.
And what of us? Are we staying as well? Or will we too be leaving shortly?
I've been thinking on that. It's time I went and saw Sir Fawn about our future.
Have you decided to join him?
Well, Esther, I...
Al!
Hey, Kip. How's the search for Vaela going?
Al, now's not the time. Something's happened. Something big. You gotta get to Sir Fawn's office right away.
I'll be right there. Esther, find an elevator. Seems our vacation is over.
Al, over here.
Captain, any luck?
None, Mr. Ulstead. Just give it time. I'm sure she's okay.
Thank you, sir. We'll still have the 3 girls out looking for her. Just wish she'd answer her links.
Captain, you better see this.
Sir Fawn?
Tysen. I'm afraid I've just received some poor news. It seems the new Emperor has begun to take drastic actions to solidify his power.
Oh, you're not gonna believe what he's doing, Al. Take a look at the holodisplay.
Let's see. That's the Bidon cluster. Wait. What are those blue markers with the line symbol next to them?
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Perhaps I should explain, if you don't mind, Lieutenant.
Oh, yeah, of course, sir.
Thank you. Lieutenant Tysen, are you familiar with Commodore Hanzo Vasquez?
The unranked admiral?
Yes.
He was Admiral Bishop's chief fleet tactical man. We studied his victories against the pirates at the Academy. He took on the Bohai pirates with a fleet a third theirs and defeated them with almost no losses. They call him the unranked admiral because, while he's good enough to be an admiral, he has no backers in the Imperial Court, so he can't get an admiral's commission.
That, it seems, is no longer a problem. Admiral Bishop took the majority of his fleet over to the Seven Sisters Alliance. However, Commodore Vasquez chose to remain behind.
So the Grand Admiral gave him what he wanted?
You underestimate the Grand Admiral's cunning, Tysen. He's done something far more devious. Following the coup, a large number of fleet officers left to join the other factions. Nearly 1/3 of the fleets have defected to either the Seven Sisters Alliance or one of their counterparts. Like Vasquez, in every case some of their number remained loyal to the Empire and refused to follow their leaders into what could be seen as treason. Even though they remained, these forces were ostracized by the remaining fleets because of the taint associated with their former commanders. What Hanzo has done is assemble these remnants of the former fleets into a new fighting force. With this new pacification fleet, as he calls it, he has begun to root out those who are viewed as disloyal to the new regime.
I see. He's created an army of fanatics loyal to the new Emperor. Has the Grand Admiral promised him a full commission in return?
Perhaps, but not publicly. As I said, the Grand Admiral is far more devious than that. The pacifiers are being allowed a free hand that they could not have if they were official fleet forces.
So whatever they do, the Emperor isn't responsible for.
Exactly. They are free to carry out their purge unrestrained, and I'm afraid that they have done exactly that. Thus far, they have launched multiple campaigns across the Empire. Orbital bombardments for those who resist, public executions and prison camps for those who submit. They plan to leave no guilty man unfound.
Whether he's guilty or not. I understand. So what about the Biden cluster? I assume those little blue lionheads are the pacification fleet's progress?
Yes. While prior to this they were leaving actual dissenting groups alone and preying on the unallied elements within the Empire, now they've begun a campaign against the rebelling systems who can fight back. The Biden cluster was where most of the 134th Fleet defected to, and now they're being systematically exterminated. This has now gone from a police action to a civil war.
I see. Sir Fawn, I believe it's time we talked about the future.
I agree, Tysen. We do have much to discuss. I assume you're planning to leave and join one of the dissenting groups.
Something has to be done, sir. We are thankful for the sanctuary you offered us here, but we need to get back out there and do something. Clearly the time for resting is over.
Do all of you agree with him?
Like the captain said, we need to get back to work.
I'm with the captain.
And you, Mr. Ulstead?
Well, I have to talk it over with Vaela.
Sorry I'm late.
Darling! Where were you?
We'll talk about it later, Keith. Did I miss anything?
The big guy here was just asking us what our next move is. The captain and the others are heading out, and he wants to know where we're off to.
Oh, and what did you tell him?
I said I needed to talk with you first.
Keith, I'm going wherever you go.
Well, that's a load of help.
If I may interrupt. Mr. Ulstead, I have a new project I'm starting, and I was wondering if you and Miss Smith may like to come and work for me. I promise to make good use of your skills and provide equal wages in return.
Well, darling.
We're in.
Good. Now, if I may make a request of you, Tysen.
Oh, of course.
Before you join the fight, I have a special errand I need done. It won't take long, but I need someone I can trust to deliver a message to an old friend. Would you do it for me? I believe the battle can wait a bit longer.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. I'll give it to you before you leave, then. Director Bernard will see to all your travel arrangements. And before you go, I just wanted to say I have enjoyed getting to know you and having you here a great deal. Thank you all for making this old man's life interesting again.
Director?
Yes, Raven.
Director, I've got the travel plans for the chairman's guests all booked.
Thank you, Raven. Please forward them along to his guests and send me a copy.
Of course, sir.
Let's see, where are they going? Now, who lives there? Ah, so that's who the chairman is looking for. Interesting. Computer, pull the contact information for Galen Weston of Imperial Fleet Security and then prepare an encrypted message. I think I have something he'll want to see.